People think that the president of the United States, is this more on the subject and you ever want to know? Will you let me know? People think that the president of the United States has the power for debt forgiveness. He does not. He can postpone, he can delay, but he does not have that power. That has to be an act of Congress.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Let's get right into this topic that we're going to be talking about, the student loan forgiveness that was just struck down by the Supreme Court. We've just had back-to-back wins coming from the conservative Supreme Court when it comes down to affirmative action, and then now the student loan forgiveness that they were trying to implement. So we're going to watch this news article here real quick, or listen to this news article, and then we'll talk about it here at the end.
Court, the website designer, which we have. Again, we went through that. We now have breaking news to bring you on the Biden student loan debt forgiveness program. The U.S. Supreme Court rules for President Biden here in the first of a couple challenges. To challenge this here, looking right now, what I'm seeing is that this lacks standing, at least. This is how the Supreme Court sees it right now. So we're still looking and reading through this opinion here. Just give me a moment here. I'm trying to find the exact ruling here on what this means for this. Yes, okay. So the U.S. Supreme Court has blocked President Biden's plan to cancel $430 billion in student loan debt. Again, that just coming in. So again, breaking news, if you hadn't caught that, the Supreme Court has blocked President Biden's plan to, again, cancel that student loan debt, citing there is no standing for this. I'll throw this to you, Aaron.
Yeah, that's not that surprising. So basically, also having not read the opinion, standing means whether or not you have the ability to bring a lawsuit. So perhaps we're going to have to dig into that further. But this was all done under the guise of the HEROES Act, which was a 9/11 era enactments. I don't know if it was legislation, but I know it was an act, which allowed people who served in the military after 9/11 to receive certain student loan benefits and deferments. So they what Biden basically did, and this is not a legal opinion, it's just sort of what he did. He shoehorned student loan forgiveness under the guise of this very narrowly tailored 9/11 era policy.
Right.
So I think that might be the crux of what the majority ruled on here. But saying that he didn't have standing means that he has no ability to enforce such a policy under this act, is what my assumption would be. And rightfully so. You can't just sort of say we enacted something in the early 2000s for 9/11 and then try to apply it to blanket and sweeping regulations regarding student loans. And I think the court ruled absolutely accurately here. And I can't wait to divulge everything we learned from this opinion and really delve into the subject matter.
And we remember he was citing the HEROES Act in an effort to reference the pandemic, which by that point, ultimately all the pandemic era policies had come to an end as well. So there was a lot of confusion about how you might even square what he was planning to do, not to mention when you dive into who can deal with money-related decisions. Congress ultimately would be the ones in charge of that. Again, but you point out this would have to do initially with just standing on the matter. So we're going to wait and see if there's a second part of this plan here. Aaron, thank you so much for joining us. And
yeah, there you have it. Now, we already knew when this discussion came up a few months ago that this was not going to be a thing. I even made a video about it on my old channel where I told these people that the student loan forgiveness program is never going to happen. It's unconstitutional, and then the president doesn't even have the power to do so. And Nancy Pelosi even told people during that press conference that the president doesn't have that power. But what does the left do? Knowing that the left knows that people don't pay attention to politics. They don't know how policy works. So they know that people will just take their word for it, knowing that what they're trying to implement, they don't even have the power to do. And then what's crazy about it is if you ask these what they think about this whole student loan forgiveness program, they're fully on board. But when you tell them, hey, can you pay for somebody to go to school? They don't want to do it. Let me show you an example here on this video right quick. This is from James Clue.
Hyundai Elantra versus Toyota Corolla.
And he went and interviewed a whole bunch of leftists and asked them, hey, will you pay for somebody to go to school?
And then the additional percentage of your salary that you'd like to donate in order to be able to afford it. What? What's going on, everyone? James Klug here today. We are in Huntington Beach, California. We brought a petition with us. Now, on this petition, this is supporting free college education. Now, there is a catch. Someone has to pay for this college education, and it's going to be the American people. So on this petition, we have percentage of salary that people would like to donate in order to afford free college education. Let's go get some signatures. You guys, we have a free college for all petition. Would you like to sign it? Free college tuition petition. Would you guys like to sign it? We're basically taking the step to put our money where our mouth is, you know? So we have a signature, print your name, just an email. And then right here, you're going to put the percentage of your salary that you would like to donate annually in order to help pay for free college.
Oh, I can't do that.
You can't do that?
No.
Oh, okay. Any of you guys want to do that? Email, and then the percentage of your salary that you would like to donate.
Oh, you want us to donate, or?
Yeah, because like basically a percentage of your salary, annual salary that you'd like to donate in order to
To this?
pay for it.
Pay for it? No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So now.
Yeah.
All right.
She
No
scratched
worries
her
at all.
name off.
She split, crossed everything out. Yeah, someone's got to pay for this stuff. So apparently it's not her.
Because you know what?
This is
Someone's
hilarious.
paying for it. You know what happens? When you get my age, you're paying for
Well,
everyone's college.
Don't you think it's fair for you guys, hardworking Americans, to pay for illegal immigrants free
Nah,
college?
I'm going to slap you silly.
Facetious.
For your colleges?
Yeah.
For everybody?
Yeah.
Free?
Yeah. Print the name, signature, email, and then the additional percentage of your salary that you'd like to donate in order to be able to afford it.
What? All right, so I have to donate now, or can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
No, I'll do next time then. Okay.
well, we have
Next
to pay
time.
for free college for all, so the additional percentage of your salary that you plan on donating to the Department of Education in order to afford it.
I'm not. I thought it was just a petition.
All right, so percentage of salary.
Yeah, like a percentage of your salary that you plan on donating to the IRS and Department of Education.
I'm gonna have to think about that.
Okay. All right.
I'll be back.
All right. Thank you.
She not coming back.
I mean, appreciate you, man. You put 5%. There's not much of a commitment with this board, but still.
The common taxpayer should not get penalized for people that are lazy and want handouts.
Well, how is it fair for people to have to pay for their art history degree?
Well, how's it fair for some guy to pay for a Lamborghini? He's got to earn it.
It's a prank video.
Oh, really?
I believe in free education. Actually, no, I can't, because you know what? Colleges and they don't teach actually what we.
Well, what about all the people that are getting, art history or women's studies degrees? Is it fair that they have to pay for that?
You have a point.
Yeah,
You have a
it's
point.
a good point.
The women's study, I believe in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I gotta think it through a little bit, make sure that it's not impacting, the middle class, because that's who usually suffers with these types of things.
Yeah.
Because those tax increases, I get a little leery about doing things that might be kind of broad stroke mandatory. You know what I mean?
All right, everyone, that is a wrap. We had a
Yo.
great time collecting signatures.
Yo, there you have it. There you have it. So when you actually tell these people to put where their money, put the money where their mouth is, they can't do it, and they won't do it because they know that it's going to have to come out of their own pockets, and that's just the bottom line. If you actually knew how the government gets its money and where it comes from, you wouldn't be advocating for this, because it just wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. There's no way that somebody that's working, taking care of their own responsibilities and paying taxes should be responsible to paying somebody else's debt. And it's absolutely not fair. There's really no way that you can break that down for me to make it seem any bit of it being fair, especially since people chose to go to school on their own. They chose the degrees that they picked. They chose the schools that they went to, and you chose your career path. And you just decided to go get a degree in underwater basket weaving, which doesn't pay very well. And that's not my problem that I have to pay for your for your degree that doesn't make any sense or doesn't make any money. So let me know what you guys think. I thought this was very interesting. I knew we were finally going to get here. I mean, I was just waiting for it to happen. For the people that really thought this was going to happen, sorry. You should just, educate yourself a little bit more. But let me know what you guys think. Let's talk about this video in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button down below. And if this is your first time on the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button for more content. See you in the next video. Peace.